We have had a wonderful, wonderful streaming day so far. It is your girl, Lady Lang, or Miss Lang, as some of you guys may want to call me. I am currently doing a hangout stream. This stream will be an hour long. Um, this stream is really catered to the ones where I will be able to physically have a one-on-one conversation with you guys and actually pay attention to what you guys are saying. We just came from Vienna from outside, and I can't say most of you guys that you love it. I loved it. It was very peaceful for me. I know that each of these lives that I've done today, I will have to go back and fix the descriptions and the tags. So if you guys see my lives again up today, well, particularly this one and the book club, this one and the book group one. Let me make sure. Ooh. Are work friendships a thing? Sometimes the greatest friendships are made when you both suffer through together under the red ringaman of a ruthless director.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here with Keith, co-star of my upcoming film.
Oh, I can hear her again.
Oh.
Oh, that sound!
This is the game that I want Slim to play.
Is someone really trying to catch their breath? Like, you know when someone's struggling to breathe and just an old woman? Which is terrifying, by the way. Old women are all terrifying.
So, just to say we are a little bit behind schedule, but I did make my schedule where I would have a little leg room if we were to get behind a little bit, which we did.
And since then, you guys have been letting me know about a bunch of games that I honestly had no idea even existed. Now, I'm told that this developer creates games in that old school vibe of horror.
Oh, this is so cute. Gotta drink your water. Make sure you stay good. That's so cute.
It's time.
No. Why her? Yes, this is the Hangout Live, so I can finally chat with you guys, and we won't feel rushed. We have a full hour on this live. After this live, we will have a full hour either waiting for your streams or good. I'm glad you're waiting. I didn't take too long, did I? We'll have a full hour for this stream, and then for my last stream of today, we'll have a full hour for that one. Wait, he's leaving? I didn't see that part. But yeah, I'm gonna miss Trouble too. Hey, if we get a kick account, we can always watch him next week. Damn. What's his kick account? We need to figure that out. I'm gonna say we need to figure that out. And then after we figure that out, we can still watch him and see him. But it would be fun. It would be sad seeing him go, even though, like, I kind of like his interactions with Loki, even though both him and... My day's been good, actually. Hold up. I gotta finish eating a little bit. My day's been good. We ran a little tight ship of a schedule today, and I can say that I'm glad that I left a little leg room for even if I had stream issues and that type of stuff. So we've been on schedule, and I kind of do like that. I enjoy it. I think I enjoyed outside too much. That's why we ended up being behind schedule just a little bit. Because sometimes I sit outside and just look at the nature, look at the trees, enjoy nature in itself. You know what I was saying on the other live. But yeah, I've had a fantastic day today. Oh, my check came in today. Oh no, I had my pets. They no longer are with us on this earth no more. I don't have any animals. Wait, no, I'm lying. I have a farm, but I'm not at that farm currently. I don't have any house pets, is what I mean. Yeah, but I can show you photos of them. I can definitely show you, I think. Maybe. Hold up. I think I still got some photos of them before. I've been thinking of starting working on showing stars and hear you stars. It's so good. I love my pups. It's been a good while. Welcome back, Buckstrap. Oh yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like on the video. Do not forget that, so other people can continue to see and get the attention and exposure to me. Working out streams it sounds really good. I would just say just make sure to tag your videos as workout streams, and I'm sure a lot of people will be attracted and go to your streams because workout streams are really good. Unless you just kick all the women out like Loki does. Talking about it's a man's space. I'm joking. All love. More dog chug. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I got any pictures of them by themselves. Loki has some abs. My only issue is that I just need to tone up. I'm good. Okay, so this one, make sure. This one is I think his name is Killer, my little pup. And his name was Fudge. Came from the same mama. Let's see. Yeah, my brother named him that. I gotta take my face This is a spirit. Yeah, this is my horse. My horse Spirit. He has some heart conditions. Let me see. Do I got the other horses? Her name is Daisy. Let me see who else do I got in here. Oh yeah, look at my 411 self. Let me see what else. Color is the name of the dog from. I can't see because of the heart, but looks like he's +4 now. Yeah, listen, my brother named him that. My brother named him that. Let's see what other. Where's the other pictures that I got of them? I got so many pictures, man. I got so many pictures. Oh yeah, I had a rabbit, a little bunny named Blue. I don't think I got any pictures of her. Where is... But yeah, I'm an animal type girl, so I love all animals. And I mean all. Snakes, sugar gliders, ferrets, all animals. I'm still working on tarantulas. I have a rabbit. He's a savage. He likes to knock things. Oh, I understand. My Blue, she's a miniature Blue. She's a show bunny. But when she was on top of things, she definitely would knock things down. Where's the pictures, man? I have so many pictures. Of just memes. He's a mini lot cute, but he's trouble for real. Let me see. Where is the picture?
You okay? Wait, actually speaking.
I have so many pictures, man. Jesus.
To move around. Interaction with E. Left click.
Right
click for night vision. Right click to take a photo.
This might take forever.
In order for a photo to register as authentic, the enemy must be in motion. Not stationary. Try to take as many photos of the last enemy as possible. Okay.
Oh, here's my other dog, Lala. Do you like parrots, cockatiels? Yes, I actually had I actually had 2 cockatiels, 1 cracker, miniature parrot, 14 Zippo birds, 14 Zippos, 2 cockatiels, 1 cracker. I feel like I'm missing 2. Oh, budgies, yes. And I had 4 budgies. Sky Blue, Love, Starlet, and I don't remember the last bird name. But these 2, Sky Blue and Love, were my birds, and then the other 2 were my mom's birds, which were in 2 different cages. And then my 2 cockatiels were both of our birds, but we never really dealt with them because they were a rescue. Yeah. So, would you judge me if I said I thought about getting a bear cub as a pet? Even though it's illegal. I'm for sure it's illegal. It's just I thought about it. No, yeah, look at my little Lala. A little dog model she could be. For real. I'm terrified of bears. Almost got eaten by one. Where I live, we have bears. Yeah, we have cougars over here. Well, we had cougars. There was one cougar that had decided to go off. Hold up, I gotta show you. And then we had puppies. One of the name is Coda, the other is Riri, the other one is Saint, the brown one is called Baby, and these are Lala's pups. And then here is Lala's mother, Weevy, and her pups. I actually had helped Weevy birth, like actually had to pull a pup out because she was having issues. Yes, I have been. I have been to the shooting ring. I've been to. Here's Love and Scarlet. I've been to the shooting range. I've been to the archer range. There's a little pup. There's another little pup. Having all those moves, you gotta protect them. For real, yeah. I know how to handle a gun. Oh, here's a red panda at the zoo that I visited out of some state. This why I say I got so many pictures. This is ridiculous. Oh, I got a funny story about that. Don't laugh. It's illegal, but don't laugh. When I was really, really young, like 6, 7, 5, around that age, I was the same way about animals, right? We had saw this injured eagle. Was it an eagle? No, it was an owl. It was an owl. We had saw this injured owl on the side of the road or some road. My mom was telling me about the story like long ago because I never remembered it, but I remembered having a picture of me with the owl. We had bandaged it up and helped it get put like bandage its arm and its wing, I believe. Something had happened. I don't know why it got attacked or something like that. But yeah, I had a pet owl for a second. Of course, it's illegal to own a pet owl, and we called the wildlife people after we had bandaged it and took it home because my mom realized that it wasn't just a regular bird; it was an actual owl. And but yeah, I had a little owl. What color was it? Did it like yes, it did love me. It loved me. It was it always like stood on my arm for the couple of days that I had it. It's always would rest on my shoulder, and it was all white. It was an all white snow owl, I believe. I don't even know why it was in the area, but it was a snow owl. And but yeah, I had an owl for a good minute. Yes, they definitely can teach us a lot. And when I mentioned that I'm obsessed with books, I legitimately wasn't lying. This was one part of a cupboard that I turned into a library. And this isn't the actual library that I had in my house. But I legitimately had a whole, as you see, a whole part. I watched a video of a spider monkey. They're cute but dangerous. Anyway, the monkey ripped a foot long worth of a scalp off dude in a second. I think dude was teasing the monkey. See, that's why you can't really tease animals that are like in captivity or animals in general. Because if you think about it in a sense, we have been very breeded out to where we don't have no animalistic thoughts or instincts like that anymore, like in the caveman days. So why are you going to be teasing a monkey that has it's all of its anger and aggression of its genes? It just makes no sense to me. Oh, I totally forgot about this game. Monkeys have morals too, for real. Welcome back, Nicole. Welcome back, sis. I'm over here trying to find more pictures of my pups. And I'm finding everything but them. I have, I'm looking for my blue. My blue nose and the red nose. But I don't think I ever took pictures of the red nose because the red nose I gave to my Thea. Yeah. Oh, I love you as well. I love animals. I love books. I am a diehard fan for books, for animals. I am like when I was very, very younger, I was that kid who would want to adopt all the animals in the shelter, pick up all the dogs and the strays, to get them to shelters that are not kill when they hit capacity. I was that kid. I'm still that kid. I feel like I'm still a kid in a sense, you know? But I'm not a kid anymore. Well, I can't say. I think we're all kids at heart, especially in our hearts. Let me see. Yeah, I'm finding everyone but my blue nose and my red nose. Oh, where's the picture? I had actually took a picture of it, but this butterfly had actually landed on me. I had actually touched the butterfly and carried it with me for a good while. It was a good moment, and I was with my brother at that time. And oh, there we go. We're all still animals. Still, people can't control. Yeah. That's true. They can't control themselves sometimes. Gotta sometimes update the live chat so I can see it. Not gonna lie, squirrels are low-key scary. I have a bunch of squirrels on the tree that you guys were looking at the things. We have a butterfly in here. Beautiful, makes me sad at the same time. For real. Because butterflies' lives are so short. Their lives are so short. I want to know, where am I on, I forgot what this thing is called. Soon we the window. That sounds like something I would do. I actually do have a penguin adopted. I actually did adopt a penguin. Yeah, it is. I actually did adopt a penguin. The reason why I adopted the penguin is because they were going to put it down because it was injured, and I don't know why in particular, but I think they said there was something about overcrowdedness and all that. But I did adopt a penguin, and the penguin name is, what is it called? No, it's not Betsy. Oh, okay, found it. The penguin name is Rosanna, and she is Emperor King Penguin, and she has 2 little penguins. I have to remember for a second. Yeah, see where I feel like I would cry. I would cry. I'm a big baby when it comes to animals. Like, oh my god, guys! So I watched Chance, the underground fodder. I always wanted a pet crow. Crows can talk like parrots. Yeah, that's kind of they smart, but it's creepy smart sometimes. I had watched Chance, the underground dog fighter dog, right? Yeah, they can talk. They can't really like have a full blown conversations as like parrots could, but they can talk. They can whistle, I believe. They can do a lot. Crows can do a lot. And I think it also has to do with something about their tongue fluid, like how their tongue hits their beak. Yeah, I can say that I don't know. I don't know about did it change my password? Oh, I don't know what email. Lord. I just found no, I don't email address. Yeah, crows kind of scare me. Not gonna lie, I've watched a lot of movies where they be eating people. Tell us about the first time you got your very first pet. My very first pet. It's my blue nose. Hold up, let me finish this, then I can give you all my attention again. That should be the password. My very first pet was a blue nose pit. I got her at a puppy, and I was in first grade. No, I was in kindergarten. My mother had got me my blue nose. Her name was Benz, like the Mercedes Benz. I had got out of school one day. I remember this day very vividly. I had got out of school one day. My mom told me she had a surprise for me because she visited me at lunch. Because you know how kids how they be when there's our parents can visit us and have lunch with us at that younger age. She told me at lunch she had a surprise for me, and I had walked out of school, and my mom had her. What was it? What was the car? She had her car right parked up in the front, and I opened the car door, and all of a sudden I saw this puppy pad and this small little pit bull puppy, and I about died. I had the dog. I could not put the puppy down. I was not putting the puppy down. I had the puppy in my hands the whole way until we got home, and I carried her around with me for weeks. I carried her around me for the first weeks that she got with me. I was very hands-on with her. I fed her. I gave her a collar. I put her collar on. I would always pull her tail. Even though that's not advice, do not pull dogs' tails. I, as a child at that time, thought it was fun. And it was fun. She let me. She was a very patient pup. But basically, that was my pup that I grew up with. And she eventually had got my mom, she's very sweet. She also grew up with a dog, so I guess in a sense she wanted a dog to grow up with me as well. So I think I was like, I don't remember how old was I, but I was like in kindergarten. And by the time I got to fourth grade, they didn't have a choice. I mean, she was so lovable. Like she would nipple me. It was. I love my pup Benz. I think it was in fourth grade. Was it before that? Third. I think I was in third grade, fourth grade, fourth, fifth. No, I had another dog at the time. So I think it was in fourth grade where we had found out that she had kidney failure. And when we had found out that she had got it, it was too late for her, so we had to put her down. And at that time, I was bawling. I was a big baby, and because this was my pup, like this is my baby at this point. This is my fur baby. Forget what my mom bought me. This is mine, you know. She had ended up having kidney failure, and she had passed away. But yeah, that's. Have you had any? No, but I want one. I want two. Well, I kind of want four, but I want two because it's mandatory, and I have to really look up again to make sure that they're legal in this state. But I do want sugar gliders. I love them. They're so cute. They bond with you for life, and I love them. They're just like another creature that you could bond with, and it's just so cute. My second pup. What was the second animal? I think it was another pup. I had got my second pup. I had Benz at this time. I still had Benz, and she was like maybe 2 years old at that time. I still had Benz. She was a big mother dog of the house. Yes. She was a mama dog of the house. You know, she was eating $50 worth dog food. She was eating the meats, like all the stuff, the expensive stuff, getting groomed, everything, you know. She was getting all pampered. She was getting pampered, okay? Because she was the only pup, right? It's always been me bringing home animals. I tell you. My mom can tell you that my puppy dog eyes do not work at her no more. You know, I'm a bit older now, way older than I was then. My puppy dog eyes don't work on her anymore when it comes to animals because I've used it so many times to get an animal, and I have had and raised them. Like fish, I can't keep a fish alive for the life of me. I don't know what it is. I just feel like they're starving and I want to overfeed them. But my second pup, we had went to this 4th of July stadium where they're gonna pop all the fireworks and everything, and I was hearing these two girls who seemed like they were in high school. I'm still young, okay? I'm like in second grade, third grade at the time. I'm like in second grade, third grade, right? And they were having a conversation and saying that they have to give their dog away and that they can't go home with the dog anymore. This. I'm listening. I'm ear hustling because I saw their pup. Like if I see a dog, even now, I'm still gonna be like, oh, it's a pup. Can I touch? Like that part. But I'm not gonna be like that. I'll just be like, oh, it's a pup. It's so cute in my brain. And then in my brain, I'm also thinking like, I need one. I want to buy one. But I got a funny story about pigs as well. But yeah, I was listening to these two girls talk about how they couldn't bring the whole dog home no more. They need to find a home for the pup while they're here at the stadium. Mind you, this stadium is huge, so they could find a home anywhere. But I me being a nosy body, I tugged on my mom's shirt. I was like, Mom, they said that they can't take the dog home anymore, and that I was speaking exactly like this, and we're at the stadium. Okay, so she can hear me, but she can't really hear me, right? And I'm like, so I know we got bins, but can we have the dog? I know we have space for the dog. We can afford it. I'll pay for the dog. I can pay for his shots and everything, right? Me being a con artist. mom said, my stepdad at the time, he had said, like, let me get the dog. I'll take care of it. It'll be my responsibility, you know, all that and such. So he convinced my mom as well as I had. And I used my puppy dog eyes for that instance. It's the second time I used it, right? And we had ended up getting a chow chow, a black furred chow chow that year. And she was afraid of fireworks, I guess is because of the memory of her original people giving her away to us. But we had got a chow chow, and am I telling the story right? Yeah, we had got a chow chow, and her name was Gucci. Her name was Gucci. And this is funny. This is the first Gucci. I had 2 Guccis in my lifetime so far. This one I named Gucci, and the other Gucci was named Saint, but Gucci number 2 because he looked exactly like how Gucci looked it, the original Gucci. And basically we got the dog, you know, and of course then she felt some type of way because we were bringing this new dog into her territory, and she's getting attention, of course. She's getting plenty of attention from me, my brother, my mom. There's plenty of us to go around for her to get all the attention, right? And I don't know who said what in the conversation in the line of dog language, but they went at it on the first couple of days. We never, of course, we always stopped them before they actually got into a fight, but they finally got used to each other. And basically, I think I'm telling the story because I have 2 more dogs. The 2 red noses had also came in this timeline, but I don't remember where exactly. But yeah, I've had a lot of dogs. I've had so Benz, Gucci, Diamond, Killer. I've had a lot of dogs. No wonder my puppy dogs don't work no more. But yeah, that's my second pet that I had, and I missed them very, very much. Another dog had ended up getting into our yard and taking a huge chunk out of Gucci's neck and killed her. So yeah, that's what happened. Animals are like Pokemon. Yes, they are. And those again. I mean, they played the part. Let me tell you all the dogs' names that I've had. I've had Benz. I've had Gucci. I've had Saint. I've had Diamond. I've had Killer. The first Killer. He was a red-nosed pit, clipped ears. He was just a puppy at that time. He was rocking it. And we ended up having to give him away, in particular because he would bully my dog, Diamond. And of course they're pits. Of course they're going to fight. But he took his name too seriously. That's 5. Okay, that's 5 in under 6th grade type timeline. Under 6th grade. That's 5 dogs. Then we had dogs that my brother brought home. Molly, Bentley, and this other dog that I cannot remember his name, but he was a red nose. Mind you, all of these are pits except for Gucci, which is the Chow Chow. And then Molly is an American mix. I'm going to say mix, but my brother convinced my mom that was a pit. She was a mixed pit. But Molly ended up getting pregnant, which gave Fudge and Killer, number 2. And mind you, Killer has been the name that my brother's been giving these dogs names. I've been giving them proper names over here. And he'd be over here giving them weird names. But mind you, that's, okay, so 5. Molly, Benz, Gucci, Diamond, Killer. Benz, Gucci, Diamond, Killer, Bentley. Molly. I named the dog Molly. Molly. Fudge. Killer number 2. We had one more dog. So that's 9 dogs. That's 9 dogs. That's the time frame of 8th grade. Time frame of 8th grade. So my puppy dog guys stop working after 9 dogs. And then we ended up getting Rose later on, which was a red-nosed pit. Her particular story was that this lady's son that had breeded these dogs had ended up getting in an accident, and she was just giving dogs away. So we had got Rose. But before Rose, we had Lala. We had... oh my god, we have so many dogs. Mind you, we did not have that many dogs at the same time. Some of them did pass, or we had to end up giving them away because they were too aggressive for a family type home. Like Killer, number 1, for instance. We had Lala. One of my English French had puppies. One of the pups had to be put down because of a heart murmur. The pup was growing too fast that the hole in its heart couldn't close in time. Yeah, that sucks. I was just about to mention the next couple of dogs that I'm about to name. They all had incest gene related issues. Riri, Saint, they had seizures because the bloodline of when they were breeded, we didn't realize was too close. So I had to put the dog down. My girlfriend at the time couldn't be in the room during the process, so I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna let him go alone. Yeah, it's tough. That's what I did to Saint. He had a seizure and he ended up choking in my arms. The same thing that I did with Riri, my teacup pup, since she had a seizure as well. I didn't want them to go out alone. So when they put him down, I was there petting him and being there for him. I seen his soul leave his body. It was real sad. Don't make me cry, dog. You gonna make me cry. I'm a big baby when it comes to the animals. They're like my soft spot. But I'm glad you were there for him, and I'm so happy that he didn't go alone. I can say most of my pets didn't go out alone, and I was the one there for them. And I'm getting real emotional. Lord. Oh. Still not even lying. I feel that. Jesus. I feel that. Molly, I couldn't let her go alone, and she had ended up passing as well, and she had ended up dying in my arms as well. At first, I after she died, I couldn't accept no more dogs. I was done with dogs. I'm crying a little bit, guys. Jesus, you can't go alone in a strange room with people. Yeah, right. Yep. Molly, Molly didn't go alone, and that was my dog. Fudge, he didn't go alone. All of my pets that had passed from natural causes or from causes that had happened that was unfortunate, I had made sure that I was with them. They were my fur babies, and so I couldn't let them go out alone. And the hardest part of loving a pet, we just got to be glad we share time together. Yes, we just got to be glad that we share the time together that we had with them. You got me tearing up a little bit, Doc. Oh, Lord. For real. For real. I'm just glad that we had the time that we had together with my pups and with our animal, with our pets. It's sad to see them go. At one point, I was turned off from getting any animal, and I'm tearing up, man. I'm trying not to cry. At one point, I was over getting animals, over getting dogs. I didn't want a dog. I didn't want anything because I felt like I was a useless owner. Like, I was feeling so many emotions because I kept dying, and it wasn't really my fault. It was just how things had happened and how their genes were, that things just happened, and in the situation of time, it just made me cry. But I make sure that they didn't go alone. Hold up. But yeah, I'm tearing up. Oh Lord. I love my pups. I love my pups. I love my animals. I love my pets. It, like you said, the hardest part is to, I used to always buy flowers and put them in the house. And we watched them wither. What do you mean by bucket list? Yeah, I would I would do a lot for my pups. I would go visit them every day. I would still talk to them like if they were still on Earth. Um, I had a couple of graves for the ones who had the most time with me. Like Ben's, she had a grave in the puppy section of the cemetery. And oh yeah, I have a long bucket list. My hold up. I don't know why my password is not working for this one. Yeah, I have a long bucket list, and I hope to accomplish them all before I have to leave this earth. Mainly, my bucket list is just things that I want to share or I want to accomplish to help others more than myself. Like, on the top of my bucket list, it's to flourish my community project plan that I have currently going on and leave something behind even when I am long gone and gone, to leave something behind for people who are homeless currently. That's my current plan. That's currently on the bucket list. Second one is to stop hunger in the USA. Um, right next to the next one, my second bucket list is to to spread awareness, make sure everyone is okay, as in mental health, make sure that the veterans have a place to go, even if things are unfortunate that makes them homeless. Um, Another thing on my bucket list is to get a big homestead or a bigger plot where I can actually have my shop, my brand, be able to flourish. I can say that I'm not going to say I want to be a millionaire. I won't say that I would be a millionaire, but it would be nice to be. It would be nice to have enough money to be able to put back into the earth. Basically, all my goals on the bucket list without putting my foot in my mouth too, like without putting my foot in my mouth. It should just basically stop homelessness and be the stepping stone for them to get back and reunite into society if they want to. But maybe that's why I don't really want to live in the city, because what I got planned, why do I want to help people? I'm going to be honest, I'm soft-hearted. And I have to be careful for it, because I know people can take advantage of my heart about it, but I always wanted to. I was always the kid who was like, Mom, can we give this to the Salvation Army, or this and this and that, or can we give this away, or can we do this and this? Can we do this for the homeless people? I was always the kid who was selfless of myself and my own being towards other people. I want to help and solve something that people haven't solved yet, or just don't want to solve yet, or don't have the idea to solve yet. And I just feel like if you could be there to help someone, the feeling alone, besides the results, besides what they do after you help them, the feeling alone fills my heart with joy. It's like I'm helping someone in this life, no matter how long my time limit is to be on this earth, to get better, have a better life, have a better opportunity, to love themselves, to have a better mental state. I love big. Like, I love bigly in everyone, and I respect people the way that I want to be respected. So I feel like if it was me in a situation, that I would want someone to love, to help other people, and actually love helping them and not want to profit in another sense. Help bringing people so much joy. A lot of people take advantage. Next tattoo is the castle with a heart inside it. Yes, it does bring joy. Next tattoo is a castle with a heart inside as a chess piece. It's really, I agree with feeling you get from helping. Those are big goals. You can do it. Thank you so much. My goal so far is to have that accomplished in 5 years, 5 to 10 years, and have it started up, have the facilities. Like, I have so many plans that I just have to, like I said earlier, get up, get my drive on, put my foot on the ground, and keep on pushing the idea in the construction that I want to be done. I also can say that I do want to start, what is it called? I do kind of want to start a group. Sorry, I always have random silences when I'm reading something. I do want to start a group where there's like maybe 5, 10 of us in each state. Like, yes, say for instance, don't get straight to the point. Yes, that's my goal right now. Like, I'm not I'm not in the zone for that type of attraction. I have a goal. I'm going to accomplish this goal because it's something that I want to be done. I want it to be able to come out there, and if I do get distracted by something of that nature, I'm not sure if I would have the same brain thinking after or brain thinking during to be able to drive and push and push and push. I do have a goal. I do want to start a group. Maybe when I get bigger, and per se, where we, as a collective, as a collective, have like 5 or 10 of us in whatever state that we're in, and say whatever place that I have the station where I start shipping off like produce or shipping off like things to help with to get out of like the food shortages in places. And like, I have very big dreams. And I know I'm going to get this done. I just have to get out there. Is basically what I do right now. I'm preparing myself. And I do know that eventually I would need a social media preference. Well, preface. Yeah, that's the word, preface. So I'm already getting the social media preface before I had the plan in motion. Well, I have it in motion, but before it's like already in effect. If that makes sense. But yeah. Don't worry, dog. I'm not getting distracted. I'm not in the mood. Just be honest. I'm not in the mood for that type of foolishness. Stay focused on the solution and not the problem. Exactly. Yep. Because in a sense, we all know that there's homelessness everywhere in the United States, especially with the immigrants coming over. We all know this, right? But why aren't we turning our abandoned buildings into a place of settlement for them? We have many abandoned buildings in each state. I saw that question. It's weird. Yeah. I'm not going to answer that question. There's a story my pastor said. The king told two people to look for different things. One, he asked to search for flowers. The other, he asked to search for weeds. Yep. But yeah. After the two came back with different stories and points of views, one said, "We're surrounded by beautiful flowers." The other told the king, "We're surrounded by weeds." Yeah. If you look at it that way, in a sense. I also remember, I'm not going to quote the Bible, but I also remember a particularly story somewhere in the Bible where, very smart, you already know, point of view is everything. Yep. I would say, God didn't take the man who, what was the story? God did not use the man who had collected water with his hands. He had used the man who had drunk water directly from the lake itself with his mouth. Read the Bible, kids. Yes, yes. That's what I say. I'm not going to quote the Bible because that's a sin, but I remember that particular story. God wants the ones who are willing to get dirty, to get out there, who want their feet dirty, all that. Not the ones who want to be proper and clean. When you have time, you should read Proverbs. This is Power of Godly Woman. Yeah, I've read that before. Yeah, I've read it. I've read a lot in the Bible. You want to know something that's funny? Well, it's not funny. I read a lot. Proverbs 31 is one of my favorites. Yeah. I read a lot in the Bible, but it's just that I can't read from Genesis to Revelations. I don't know what it is, but I can always read a normal book from the beginning to the end. Let's see. Proverbs 31. It's one of my favorites. Let me see. What's my favorite scripture? I wouldn't say favorite scripture. I think my favorite story, in the sense, would be when Peter walked on water. Because it shows that hello, Jessica. Welcome to the live. Welcome. How's your day? Genesis is kind of slow, hard to get into it. Yes, it is. Like, I can read, like, maybe the first 3 pages. And then I'm like, man, I'm about to go to sleep. But yeah, it from Peter's. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Is this your first time checking into the live? I can say in a sense that from Peter's story in total, it shows that you need to have faith. It shows you need to have faith. And when you have that faith, oh Lord, you can do anything. Well, hold up. You know what I mean when I say you can do anything. Nothing that goes against the Bible. But when you got that faith and you walking up in some place and you know that something's gonna happen, none can touch you. You will not fall. Yes, I do. This is Kaylee's mom. Oh, welcome, Miss. Welcome, Miss, to the channel. How's your day been? I'm glad you decided to click the live stream. I actually do. Guilty pleasures. Candy. Candy. Yeah, I forgot her real name for a second. But welcome to live, Miss. I'm glad you decided to pop in. Growing up, I only ate candy once or twice, so you know I eat as much candy. I said candy. I've always loved candy in a sense, sweets. That's one of my guilty pleasures. Let me see what else. Guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure. I think that's the only thing that I would feel guilty about. Is candy. I think that's the only thing I would feel guilty about. Yeah. Other than that, I'm proud of what I do normally. Oh, she did? What? I hope it's all good things. Sometimes I like to go really fast. Like, okay, so, Doc, look, I know you be riding those motorcycles. Yeah, I was about to say, I know you be riding those motorcycles, but I beg you, please do not go that fast. I've had two particular deaths in my family who were on a bike. Oh, snap. Why is she in the hospital? Is she okay? Two particular family members who was riding a bike and had rode too fast while they're intoxicated and ended up splatting in a wall. So please go normal speed. I know the adrenaline is good and everything, but please go to normal speed. She's in a coma right now. Well, I would definitely pray. I know it is really freeing. I tell you, from a biker girl herself, from a two-wheeler girl herself, Doc, I know it's freeing, but slow down. Yeah. I'm so sorry she's in a coma. Do you mind telling me what happened? Because I just saw her last night. Well, not last night. Yesterday. I believe. Yeah, I just saw her yesterday. I mean, ever bless. I believe whatever is getting told to me. I take everything informational-wise with a grain of salt until it's proven later on. So, tell us about your bike. Oh, my bike. My love of my life. Car accident. Jesus. Well, I'm so sorry about that. I hope she gets better. I will pray for her. Definitely will. Man, I remember when my father had my gloves and mittens as well. Thank you. No problem. I'll definitely pray for her. My bike is checking on Tulsa. Tulsa? Okay. Is it a biker movie? But yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Let me see. Let's see. My bike is what model is it? Not the model. Hold on, let me pull it up. I specifically had this bike custom made for me because there was no more models in the manufacturing of it. Where is it? Where is it? I guess because it's an older brand, an older style. Is this it? No, that's not it. Where is it? Okay, let me screen share. Lord, Doc, why are you trying to get me to cry? You already made me cry once. Let's see. Okay, this is my bike. I have what model it is, but yeah, this is my little love of my life. I have my little trunk. My love of my life. Peter 157. Doc, abort mission on any condolences to her because she was playing with us and our feelings. But yeah, this is my love of my life. Yes, it is a 3-wheeler. I went from 2 wheels to 3 wheels because I wanted that trunk. But yeah, that's my baby. That's my little baby. That's my baby. I'm also getting another one. Hopefully they still have another custom, another option for me to get another one, but I'm going to get another one in. I know, right? I was like, oh my god, okay, so this reminds me of the 70s where I can go up right on the biker gangs and we can go to the, what is it called? The diner inns. The 70s, the 60s, maybe even the 50s. I was loving it. I'm definitely getting the same color. You were like, Tesla, here's why I like. Just not as color. Definitely will. But yeah, take back any condolences to Jessica. She was playing with her feelings, so I timed her out. Downer like vibes, exactly. That's why I wanted it. Currently, I'm in the motion to also get a little collection of 2-wheelers, 3-wheelers, because I already got a scooter. Congratulations, right? Say, I definitely will. I tell you, that's just my cruise bike or bike that I take around the neighborhood because let's just say it's a monster on the road. All right, it's a monster on the road, but I be safe. My mom almost had a heart attack when I showed her this. She was like, "Why are you getting the bike? I already banned bikes and all that." And I was like, "Mom, it's a 3-wheeler. You can't beat 3 wheels. It's just 1 wheel off a car." One expects a little Honda. Oh snap, Doc! You gonna be up in these streets? See, I got a funny story. So, oh snap, we already hit our hour. So, you right. Hey, like I said, that's my baby. Okay, that's my baby. I actually changed the license plate. That's why I was able to show that one, the picture. I changed the license plate to say, what was it? Boss lady. The license. But yeah, I even have my channel stuff. I love it. I love it. I'm getting another one. I don't think this year, but I'm getting another one soon, and it's going to be either green in that white undershade tint, metallic green. I feel like that's gonna be a banger, and it's gonna have like some details on the trunk. I don't know what details, but it's gonna have a design back there as well. I'm pumped, and that particular bike is gonna be my show bike. I'm gonna drive that all around. People with bikes like that carry shotguns with the for real. Don't mess. Dang, don't mess with you. Yeah, I got a little something. I got a little something. Yeah, I won't say. So y'all won't ever suspect what I got, but don't ever come up to a lady unsuspectedly. For sure. Now, I am friendly. It's just when I'm on my bike. Nope. Your dad took you for your first ride. I honestly can't wait to take my dad. No, my dad was in love with bikes as well, in particular, but he had unfortunately passed before he was able to ever take me on a ride, and my mom had to take me in his place, which was nice. It was nice. I love my mama. But he did buy me a whole set before he was able to pass. He bought me the whole set. He also bought me my first bike. I can already hear the song playing. For real! I'm bad to the bone. Dun, 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 dun. Bad. Hey, at least I don't smoke, so at least I'm not all the way fitting into the cliche look of a biker. Wait till I shave my head off. I'm dead. Okay, I see you respect that. I had no idea. Yeah, I have my sides to me. I swear. But yeah, I can definitely say this was an interesting stream. But yeah, I can definitely say that's basically what I did. So I do have a question. Would you prefer me to just end today's live streams and have this live be a little bit longer until 6:20-ish? Or would you prefer me to switch to my study with me and work with me live? Yes. Or do the study with me and work with me live, and we end this one right now, but have that one lesser time. Instead of an hour, it'd be like 45 minutes at max. This stream was a blast. Made work go by faster. Thanks. No problem. I can definitely say I'm glad I was able to provide the entertainment for you and for anyone else who is watching or who watches the replay. I love this stream as well. I love streaming in general, just to have the interactions with you guys. But yeah, would you guys prefer me to continue with this stream and have it a little bit longer till, let me see, 10, 20, 30, 40, like 40 more minutes on this stream? So it'll be 150 something when I end it. Or would you prefer me to have the 45-minute stream of Stay With Me? Or I could just have that for tomorrow, because I will still be here tomorrow. But yeah, I gotta tell you, Duck, I've read some MC. We laughed, we cried, and yes, it was fun. For real, you had me in my feelings. Man, I can definitely say I had fun. It was fun. I love that type of feeling, and I hope I'll be able to give that type of feeling and continue to give the feeling. And each and every stream that we do. Now, crying though, you caught me off guard. Okay, so I don't know about crying, but I'm just waiting Loki to hop on. Up to you. I'm just here waiting to pick up my closure. Okay. I think I gotta go home and finish rewinding after. I feel like this stream would be best if I keep this on live and stream as ever many more as I can, and then just have the study work with me the first stream tomorrow, because I am starting now to plan my streams through the week now, and I think that's what I'm gonna do instead of just live hop, because we're already here. We're already here. What else we gonna do? You know. But yeah. So what are you remodeling in your house? But yeah, I love the vibe of today. I think it's because we're just like down to earth now, and we're just like, oh, I don't care vibe. Well, it's not I don't care vibes, but we're just hanging out vibes. That's what it gives to me, honestly. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no. I actually did do a vertical stream. You missed it, Doc. I did one today. Hold on, let me show you. I did one today. I can't say, I don't know if I want to make that a daily occurrence, but for me to be outside streaming, but I can say I will stream vertically more often. I'm building a classroom, music room. Oh, I'm sure she would love it. I'm so sure she would love it. That sounds wonderful. Where is my YouTube? But yeah, you just missed the stream. I had well, you didn't miss it. It didn't go. I didn't publish it yet. Processing. But no, not really. I didn't go live long enough to be able to do that. I guess in a sense would be the correct answer to your question. But no, not really. Like, I feel like I get more viewers this way, and I don't know why, but I feel like I get more viewers this way. I had my what was it? My research stream. I had 60 viewers on that stream that clicked in, clicked out. You know the norm. 60 viewers during the whole stream, and that was just like a 2-hour stream. I would have to do a 2-hour stream vertically to like compare of the same caliber, but I personally feel like this, how I got it right now, it attracts more viewers than the vertical, because honestly, I can't stand vertical. Like, whenever Loki is streaming, I always try to cheat the YouTube so it can gives me the normal way, because why are you moving? When are you moving to Mexico? Never. Never. I'm gonna be honest, never. But yeah, I'd be cheating the thing so I can have the live stream how it is this way when he's streaming vertically. Because it annoys me when I'm looking at the phone and when I want to click out, like, I don't want to end his live, but like when I want to click out of the YouTube thing that I'm looking at that time, it just clicks him out. So I hate that kind of part, but I guess it's because I'm not used to vertically enough that I hate it. Well, I don't hate it. I just dislike it. It's like an ick. But for real, I'll go against my norm and watch vertical overlay. Yeah, I would say I will see. I will start doing more streams on vertically. It's just that I think I kind of prefer the streams to be this way. But I would have to see, because I have to do a 2-hour live on here. to do the comparisons. Now, the thing that I don't like is that for my phone compared to my laptop is that when I'm publishing or posting the lives, it takes forever. It takes absolute forever, and then it posts something that's not even supposed to be posted, and all that in the third. Hold up 1 second, my mom is calling. My mother had called me to say hello to somebody that she's working with in Korean. And we had this fun call interaction, and I struck the person. That's why I had muted the thing for a second. No, I love my mama. I'd be telling you guys I love my mom to death. But yeah, vertical streaming is kind of weird for me. But I definitely would do it more. But yeah, I can't say that's not the only instances that had happened in my family where someone called me just to do that. Hold on, let me see. Those are good. Those are good. Repoki is very good. Those are good. But yeah, that's not been the first instances where that had happened in my family where they would be talking to someone and then they would ring me up and they would be like, say something in Korean or say something in Chinese. Many times on my lifetime. That's awesome. You and your mom are so close. Yes. We have our moments. We have our moments, but I love her and she loves me. And, every family member got their moments. Because you're not used to the taste, not used to the taste. The person she had asked me to speak to in Korean had gave her some Korean noodles, which is rappoki. You should have pulled up here, Mom. Okay, look, I already got a whole plan planned out. Okay, I told my mom this like years ago, and I hope she don't remember. I told her, I said, Mom, I'm gonna get 2 sugar gliders, and I'm gonna get this big room cage enclosure, right? And then I'm gonna have the front door and have that cage right next to the front door, like in the room of the front door, and have the sugar gliders on the top, but have the cage open, so when she walks in, she have a sugar glider fly. But yeah, as a surprise. But yeah, that's my surprise. What I'm gonna do, just troll her, cause she's over me and animals. She's over me an animal. She said, if you have your house on how you plan to have your house, because I'm also going to remodel my house eventually. Are those not No, I don't think they are. I think they have they adapt to the schedule that you set them out to be. So they can be and they can't be. I mean, they can be and they also can't. What's the word? They adapt. So yeah, no. See, that's the thing. I don't want to say, but I'm going to say it. My remodeled house, my dream home, I'm going to have it's going to be split in half, but it's not going to be split in half. If you get the drift, I'm going to have one side be the technology, modern stuff, and then the other side be a Victorian side of ancient China theme. So the side where it has the modern technology stuff, I'm going to be having enclosures for animals inside my house. So the way that I explained my house to her, she's like, I'm not ever visiting your home. Like everyone in my family, besides a couple ones who actually enjoy animals, they said they're not going to visit my home whenever I get all of these animals inside my home. And my mom, she laughed about it. She's like, you know what? Whenever you do get a husband or something of that sort, he better hope that he don't get in an argument with you because those animals might eat him. And I'm like, no. Have you seen the old school refrigerator? You should get that fridge so much. You should break one of my crickets out. Yes, I have. So the thing is, I have an aesthetic that I want to go for when... I have an aesthetic that I want to go for my own home. The new home, not this home. The new home. And the aesthetic I want to go for the right side is going to be like an ancient Victorian China. So anything Asian related, historical related, anything of that sort. Now I do kind of want the middle, Are you the odd one? I think it's cool. No, I'm actually the goofball of the family. I make everyone laugh. Wait, no, I am the oddball. I'm the only oddball because I'm the only one who speaks Chinese and in Asian languages. Everyone else speaks Spanish or Patois or English. Everyone else just speaks those languages. I made myself the oddball. But yeah, because of my taste and aesthetics, I guess I would be also counted as the oddball as well. But they love me, I'm not, I guess in a sense in our family, oddball isn't really have a negative term. It's more like a positive, oh, she's so different term that we gotta preserve it type deal. And that's what my family did. They preserved my oddness and I'm just me now, Especially my mother. She was very, very on preservation of my personality. I totally distracted you from spelling your ass. You totally did. So basically, I have, because I do not want a basement and I do not want an attic and I do not want more than one story of a home, but I am wanting one to more story personal library. So my house is going to be a bit big on the bigger side, and I'm going to put this where I'm going to have my homestead. And I thought about putting it where the farm is, but no, not doing that. Basically what I'm doing, putting the house, I'm going to have it. So the right side is going to be Asian, Victorian style. The left side is going to be the more modern technology and all that jazz. And it's going to have all the animals and all that. And then the middle, right when you walk in the front door, you look in the middle and you're going to see present day technology. So I have I have a plan for everything. And like even on the left side, it's gonna have solar panels. It's gonna have solar energy. It's gonna have all that. And I want that house by the time 2050 comes. I want that house. I want it built. I want it all. By the time 2050 comes, that's a good time range. 2050. Yeah, 2050. That's a good time frame. But yeah, my family is really proud of me, so we're really proud of each other. Yes, it's a hybrid type house. We're really proud of each other, so any achievements that anyone does in the family, we are all really overjoyed, and we want to share it to everyone we talk to. So like my cousin, he currently is a dog breeder, and also he does his dogs in the stance, and I'm so proud of him, of his achievements and everything, and I wish him the best. I'm definitely buying a dog from him, low key. I'm definitely buying a dog for him. His dogs are so cute. I just want one. You are very interesting. Super cool. Thank you. I can't say my personality is not very common. It's not very common, but I enjoy being me, and I enjoy my peace. I enjoy things that I love. Like, how many people do you know that ain't old still have cassette tapes? Rarely any people. I'm not old, but I have cassette tapes that I just play sometimes, and I just dance around in the house, having my own party. I enjoy myself. That's basically what I can say that I want to do for everyone, where they can actually enjoy themselves. My mom said his face was priceless. But yeah, that's basically back when I went to high school. I was in the sports to hang out with the band geeks. See, I can say I was the type of girl who will be friends with everyone and fit in every crowd. Because I had so many different tastes and likes, and everyone just attracted to me. Like, I would make my own groups out of each group. The band geeks, the nerds, the jocks. That group was interesting. The jocks, the cheerleaders. I rolled my eyes about that one. The cheerleaders, the dance girls. Who else? I don't know how many groups there are in high school back then. Lord, there's so many groups. But yeah, I normally would pick a friend out of each group and make my own group, and it was just, I think we called it the Bunny Club. Yeah, we called ourselves the Bunny Club. It was cute. It was very cute and cliche and very different. The jocks, instead of being, having to put a persona on like they normally do with their jock friends, I actually was. I actually was. Spell it bee champion, gymnastics champion, track runner champion. I was into everything. The gossip, yeah, right. My best friend right now, she was in the goths group. I had grabbed everyone and we made our own group, and like even the popular kids, we had an agreement. We had an agreement on who liked it who, and I think I did have one. I was friends with them, but some of them, I I squinted on that. I'm not gonna comment more about the popular kids. But yeah, I can definitely say that I was a part. Like my official title would be the part of one of the popular kids. Yes, sir. I was in track. I was in field. I was in cross country. I was in gymnastics. I was into bodybuilding. Oh, I still am. I was into boxing. I was into karate. I was into taekwondo. The skaters. I was into a lot of things. That's why I said I fit into every group. But my official title was one of the popular kids because I knew everyone and their names. And everyone knew me. Yeah, I was on track and field. I would run 75-yard dash, 75-yard relay, 100-yard dash as well. What else I did? I was too short to do the what is it called? What event do you do for track? Did I do 75-yard relay, 75-yard dash, some for like actual tournaments and like against other schools? That was my specialty, relay and dash. Cross country, I did do that, but that wasn't for. It was against states. It wasn't against schools. In 75-yard relay, I had made second place. In 75-yard dash, I had made first place. In cross country, I had made. I love the hurdle. Man, I'm 4'11", so I'm not making over the hurdles. They making over me. I can army crawl into them. But yeah, that's basically what I did in track. I can't say that I was a 75-yard relay. The reason why I was second place. I need you to go get that picture. Yeah, I'm fast. My whole family fast. My brother, he was a football player. He was a basketball player. He was a track runner as well. I don't remember what particular status he was in track, but he's really fast. He's faster than me. But of course, he's 6'4", so he's going to be faster than me. But I was neck and neck with a 6-foot person. And recall you silly. I was neck and neck with a 6-foot person, and I felt accomplished. I was so pumped. I was like, you only won because my stamina was a little bit, tiny bit, because I'm short. Tiny bit behind. And I wouldn't say I'm a sore loser about it. We both, high-fived each other and everything. But we were neck and neck, and I was so into it. Like, I was like, I love running. Like, legitimately, if I did not get injured, I would still be running to this day competitively. Oh my God, you're silly. I'm serious. What you expect a midget to jump over? No, I'm not doing that. Those things are like half my size. I'm not doing that. You need giants for that. And Mike. But yeah, in gymnastics, I was the star student. The thing is that when I did do competitive, they did in-state, in-country competitive, and I got a couple medals. From doing that. Injured, what happened? Now I think about it, I do not remember how I got injured, but long story short, my knee had popped out of place, and I had torn my Atigus, whatever the word is. You guys know what I mean. I had torn my knee and my leg, and I had to stop doing sports for like 2 years. But yeah, so I had to stop doing gymnastics. I had to stop doing PE. I had to stop doing a lot of things. Like, I got even excused from the pacer test because the doctor said I couldn't do it. So I guess that's one thing that I enjoyed about not doing that. But I got a funny story about that. So because I got injured, I was on crutches and I had a knee brace. I still wear my knee brace because I never properly healed, and I'll tell you why. I wanted to go to this trip so bad. This was a grade trip. It was a exclusive trip for your grade, and you can never go to this trip again. Even when you grow older, you can never go to this trip again unless you actually like book it or something like that. I don't remember, but I wanted to go to this trip so bad. I've been planning on this trip for the first day in the year. I've been planning on this trip because I always had older friends who would tell me about how the great trips and all that, right? I don't remember exactly how I got injured, but I got injured like a week before this trip was expected to happen. Mind you, this trip was a hiking camp. Like, this was a camp trip. You have yeah, everything does happen for a reason. So this camp, you stay away from your parents and you spend the night there like an actual camp for a week. This trip I've been plotting on. Okay, I've been plotting on because I know my mother wouldn't let me. She was really strict at that time. I was like, okay, I got this and this and this emotion. Bam! I got injured, right? So I was like, I'm in pain. Okay, I'm injured. I'm walking on crutches. I'm in crutches. My armpits hurt. My armpits hurt at this point. It's like the third day in that week. All of a sudden, I hear and see that the field trip forms for that particular trip is out. And I'm like, what? What you mean? I have another week or so. I'm injured. I can't. So I'm like, can I go? Can I still go if I'm injured? And the thing is that they wouldn't have allowed me to go if I was still in my crutches by the time it was time to get on that bus because it was a hazard for me. Because, it's hiking in Campy E. There was a hiking trail and there's like this big slope. So you can't take crutches on a camp trip, right? So I said, okay, bet. So I got me this nice knee brace. I was on crutches for a week. And then I slipped. The thing is, this is how I tricked my mother into letting me go because I knew she wasn't going to let me go because I've never stayed a night out of our house, ever at this point. And this is 6th grade, 5th grade? Yeah, 6th grade, 5th grade. You know those packets for the next year that they be sending home to the parents that they got to sign, right? Also, I will say, make sure you read each and every packet because I do not recommend this. Parents, students, whoever, I do not recommend doing this because you guys can seriously get in some big trouble or seriously big hurt without your parents knowing if you do this. I knew my mom was only going to read the first and the last paper, like actually read it before she was going to sign everything. And I slipped the permission slip to the camp in between. In the middle, where I knew she wasn't going to read the paper, like actual read it. I knew she was going to sign it, but she never read it, right? So I played it off so smooth. So smooth. After she signed all the papers, and I was distracted her talking to her about something, and I turned the papers in the next day. Mind you, I'm still in crutches. Okay, well at this moment I'm still in crutches. So I'm like, Mom, I need to buy a knee brace. We need to buy a knee brace. I think it's time for me to get a knee brace, right? And I'm like, my armpits hurt. I'm uncomfy. Is there a way? I'm being so sweet, right? We went to Walmart, and mind you, this trip you need items to overpack for the week. You need items, right? So I'm like, Mom, can we buy this, and this, and this? Mind you, I was the type of kid who had either a silver spoon or, quote unquote, a golden spoon in their mouth. My mother, she's middle class status, but she had enough money to spoil me in a reasonable amount. Okay, I'm not gonna say I had everything. I was just saying I had a reasonable amount of gifts and everything as such. So I set on my mission to get each and every single item that was on this list. I said, Mom, I need this for a school project, right? And so we got that, all that. We even got my little camera. I still have not developed the pictures. I still have not developed the pictures from that group, but I still have the camera. So I gotta develop those pictures eventually one day. But this is hilarious. So long story short, I got this. I start putting things in a bag, and the next day, this is the next day, I'm off my crutches. I'm one day off my crutches. I'm in a knee brace, and I said, Mom, you remember that trip? I said, you remember that field trip that you signed, like a week back ago, right? She's like, yeah, I kind of remember it. Why? What's up? I said, that trip is today, and it's overnight for a week. It's overnight for a week. Now, she could have not let me go on, but I had begged her, and I was like, Mom, I really want to go on this trip. This trip I've been expecting for the longest. I'm in crutches. Can you just spare me for a little bit? Like let me go. This is my only time I was able to go. So, mind you, I'm saying this while we are in the line to get on the bus to go to the trip. So my stepdad's in the car, my mama is in the car, I'm in the back seat with my bag. I'm in the back seat with my bag. So she don't know that this trip is not just a one-day field trip. It's a week field trip. So she's like, what you mean? So she's like, I don't want to let you go. What do you mean? She's crying at this point. And I'm feeling bad. She's feeling bad because I'm crying now. Because I'm like, Mom, let me go. I'm in crutches, And so she let me go, with the condition of calling her every day because this is my first time actually being out of her house for this long period of time and ever at this point, right? And so I called her. Well, we weren't allowed to have our phones, but she called my teacher, and my teacher told her to, she put me on the phone. But that's the reason why why my knee never officially healed, because I rushed myself in during the 2 weeks to 3 weeks that I was supposed to sit my butt down. I went to a trip. It was worth it. That pain was worth it, I'll tell you. I don't care how much in pain I feel. I'm never going to regret that decision in my life. I had so much fun. The memories was worth it. I can definitely say. Now, mind you, my mom was slick. Okay, she knew what was she doing. She would send me pictures through my teacher's phone of my favorite food while I'm not home. And I was like, Ma, why are you making my favorite food while I'm not here? So the trip had ended. We had made some very fun memories. No, it was just, I'm not wild. I wasn't wild. It was just more like I really wanted to go, and I knew a way to get her to let me go. But yeah, I did plan it out. I don't recommend it. Kids, don't do what I did. Let's communicate with your parents. The reason how she let me go is I said, Mom, you're supposed to sign everything you read. I mean, you're supposed to read everything you sign. I gave you the paper to read. It's not my fault you didn't read it. Lord. Now the plan would have failed if she actually did read it. But I took that risk. For real, she had me upset. But I was like, you know what, Mom? I had fun. When I had came off the bus, we had some fun memories. We had dissected frogs. I had my first outdoor camp shower with other people. I was so petrified because there was other women in other girls in the stalls who would shower and everything. It was weird. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I had my first experience of going to an outhouse. For real. That's the thing. At this point in moment, she already knew my puppy dog eyes don't work. They don't work anymore at this point. So I had to do a different plan for her to agree for me to go. But yeah, we dissected frogs. We stargaze. For real. Man, I can definitely say we had a lot of fun. Before we left, I had played Bloody Mary because we were playing pranks on everyone. My cabin was planning to play Bloody Mary. Mind you, I'm in a knee brace, so like I'm limping. I'm limping while I'm walking, but I'm here. I'm excited to be there, right? I played Bloody Mary, had my hair all down, had the white sheet over me. And the thing is, we were planning to prank the cabin next door of us. When you were camping, did you watch the stars? Yes, we did stargaze. That particular spot where we stargaze is why they weren't going to let me go if I was still in crutches. But yeah, we did stargaze. The stars are different from your city. Yes, it's less bright. I can definitely say. We stargazed. We looked at the stars. We had a wonderful time. We had fun. Like it was just an all kids wonderland. And I can say that we were planning to prank the cabin next door, and unfortunately, because we were hearing ghost stories about the cabin next to us, unfortunately, the girls in the cabin over next door had got too scared by people playing pranks when we came back at night, jumped out of the bushes and scared her. So even though I was in full costume of going to portray Bloody Mary, because I even had my flashlight ready to like look through the window, be like, and you mind you, Bloody Mary, she don't have a face, so it would have been just my hair. And I have at that time, well, I still have the same hair. I had a very long hair. I was the longest one who had black hair, and I was a bit paler than I am now. So I was perfect to play Bloody Mary out of the group of girls that were in my cabin. Long story short, I couldn't play Bloody Mary because the cabin girls across from the cabin that we were going to scare got too scared and had some medical condition that made the whole pranks of that day, because it's a tradition at that camp that you play pranks before you guys leave. Well, before we leave. And we weren't able to play it. So I had to, get back and go to bed and wake up the next day. When I came back, my mom hugged me so tight. She showed me all the food that she made me. I was so betrayed. I was like, Mother, where's this food now? I'm hungry now. Where's my food? And she was a big baby, and I was a big baby. I miss my mom. I had fun, but I didn't miss her. I just missed her because I've never been away from her. So of course I'm gonna miss the parental love and care that she had over me. But I loved the freedom. I love the freedom that we had. We had no phones, so there was no phone interactions. It was just plain human contact, and I enjoyed it truly. She had told me, she's like, well, if you would have been here, you would have had all your food. And I was like, I see. Your snack pantry days are numbered. But yeah, that's a little cute story on why, no matter how in pain that I am in with my knee, that I will never regret doing. Never in my life. I can't replace those memories, and I truly, truly enjoyed it. I truly, truly enjoyed it. But yeah, Bloody Mary. It was funny because I'm actually scared of The Grudge. which is very, very close to what Bloody Mary looks like. And look, listen here. Let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. If you see some random lady in your attic, in your toilet with a blood pool, and she razzing herself up, wouldn't you not be scared too? Some random lady come under your bed sheet doing the noise. I'd be scared. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, that story I love. It is. I think that was my only rebellious thing that I did. That's the only rebellious thing that could be counted as rebellious, because I kind of tricked her, but I'm glad that she let me go, because she did have the opportunity to not let me go. Because she could have just turned us right back around and went home. If you have kids, she is gonna... Listen here, no, because the thing is, I'm going to be reading every single paper. Now, she reads every single paper, so it's a lesson learned for her as it is for me, because I was always taught if I'm signing something, you're supposed to read what you're signing. So why did she practice what she preached? Why did she practice what she preached? Man. But yeah, I can definitely say when I have my own kids. Yeah. Yes. I love my memories. When I speak about fond memories, I get so joyful and so excited. Like, you guys haven't had a chance yet, but when I find a topic that I'm really, really passionate about and really excited about, my voice level gets actually really, really higher pitch. But I can say, that was a fun memory, that camp. Those were the good days. Those were the good days before things happened, before COVID hit. Those were some good times. And I think after that trip, I had convinced my mom to buy me a telescope. What was your favorite dish your mom sent a photo of? Oh my god. Okay, so it was this mac and cheese dish, this mac and cheese casserole that she sent me with collard greens. And I was like, that's all we really are. That's all. We really own our own memories. Yes. She sent me this mac and cheese casserole. Perfectly browned. Perfectly looking in the photo. With the collard greens on the side and the whole thing. And I was like... Very funny, Mom. That's what I was like. I was like, very funny, Mom. And then she sent me the next photo after that photo. That was my favorite photo. A pumpkin pie. Homemade pumpkin pie. I was like, you don't even make homemade pies when I'm home. Why are you making homemade pies when I'm not home? And she had said that she basically made my favorite foods because she had missed me and she needed something to remember me by or something. She said something of the sort that was really sweet. But yeah, she just missed me, so she cooked my favorite foods as if I was there. Even though I wasn't there, I was so upset. I was so upset. I was like, Mom. So she did actually, you know what, now I think about it, she never cooked another macaroni and cheese casserole. After that trip, she never cooked another one. I was so upset. I was like, Mom, what about that mac and cheese casserole that you had last week? That you had last week? Where my food at, yo? Of course, I didn't say it like that. I was just like, where my food at, Mom? Like, come on. I'm here now. Where's my food? And she cooked me, she made me another homemade pumpkin pie. What else? She cooked a lot. She cooked like it was Thanksgiving. The last time I went camping in elementary, I forgot I had ashes. drawn on my face and walked around the camp like that. I looked, after I realized I looked city, I was so embarrassed. Yes, pumpkin pie is the best. Now I don't know about sweet potato pie, but it's a good second. It's a good second. It's a good second. memories like that. Oh, this food making me for real though, for real. Man, I have so many fun stories, and I also have so many bad stories. You know, life is like a scale. You balance the good and the bad. But I love my mom, you know, and at the end of the day, at one point it was just me and her. So I'm glad we have our favorite memories and moments, and our silly moments. I remember this one time I had told her, we were talking and we were saying something, and I made this. You know, I'm always a child to be making my mother laugh or making everyone in the family laugh. I'd be like, Mom, I gotta go. W stream. Thank you guys so much for coming, Doc. I do appreciate the chat, and I definitely will see you later. And whatever live you become into, either Loki's live or my live, have fun. But yeah, at one point it was just me and my mom, and we have so many memories together that it was so fun. So fun. At one point I had made this hilarious joke. I said, she had said who that is, and I said, that's just my baby doggy. That's just my baby doggy. And I was pointing to my dog. And we always have jokes about it, and she always be telling her friends and everything. But yeah, I guess that will end the subject today. We talked about so many things. We cried today. We laughed today. Thank you guys so much for even just being here with me, experiencing the same things that I've experienced. And thank you guys so much for coming, tuning in. Make sure to share, like, comment, do whatever you guys want to do. Give us more exposure. Our next goal is 100 subs. And I guess that'll be it for today, guys. See you guys on the next stream. Bye.